Hey, what's going on? It's James Canzanella, your affiliate hero, and in today's video, what I'm going to be going over is how to pick a niche for affiliate marketing. Now, this is actually much simpler than you might imagine. The problem is a lot of people get stuck on this and they're like, well, I don't know what niche to pick, so they never do anything, and it just takes days, weeks, months, sometimes even years, just because they haven't picked a niche and they don't know how to get started. I'm going to ask you pretty much 3 questions in this video, and this is going to allow you to go into it. Now, before I continue, some of the biggest niches out there where you know they're evergreen, they're going to be around for pretty much ever, there's always going to be money in them, deals with health, wealth, and of course, relationships. Okay, these are like the biggest, broadest niches that make a ton of money. I don't even need to go into the fact of the matter how much money people spend on health nowadays. Okay, also when it comes to wealth, with making more money, with businesses, with internet marketing, with social media, and so on and so forth. Then you got relationships, of course, when it comes to dating and, pickup artists and getting your ex back. If you even want to put like Viagra in that, I guess Viagra would probably be like health, but I guess you could say relationships too. Either way, I'm getting ahead of myself. If you're like really struggling when it comes to picking a niche, go with something that's going to be in one of the big 3. Now, keep in mind, like I just talked about, these go much deeper and deeper you go. Now, the deeper you go into them, the better. Russell Brunson talked about this when it comes to red oceans versus blue oceans. So a red ocean is going to be just like sharks everywhere. It's just like super competitive. Everyone's fighting for everyone. So just like health overall is extremely competitive. You're like, I just want to go in the health niche. Like, people have done so much stuff in that. It's so competitive, and that's why it's called a red ocean. There's a lot of sharks, a lot of blood in there. However, let's just do this. Blue ocean. Blood ocean. No. It was funny. I was talking about red ocean with a lot of blood in it, but blue ocean, almost no competition. Okay, let me give you an example before we continue and I ask you these 3 questions, so stick around. So these are the 3: health, wealth, relationships. Red ocean, we got super competition, all right? Because I know people are like scared of, oh, what if this is too competitive? Sometimes niches can be, okay? But we're going to show you how to kind of avoid that. Now, let's dive deeper. We have wealth, okay? Super broad, super big niche, okay? Now, what's an aspect of wealth where people want to make money, okay? So let's say we have, you could say internet marketing, okay? We're breaking it down slightly. Now we can break it down even a little bit more. We could say, like, I guess affiliate marketing, although affiliate marketing could be a bigger branch. Let's just say we break down a little, more niche than that. Now from affiliate marketing, we could say something about, affiliate marketing with organic traffic. Okay, so now you went from overall just wealth to internet marketing to affiliate marketing. Now you have affiliate marketing with organic traffic. And if you wanted to even, niche down more, you could say affiliate marketing for organic traffic, with organic traffic for, I don't know, like dudes, you know what I mean? Or for dudettes, for men, for women. Maybe you want to just target men. Maybe you just want to target women. Whatever it's going to be. The fact is, when you niche down that specifically, 1, it's going to be much easier to find your targeted audience. And 2, it's going to pretty much allow you to be, some of the only people in that. I mean, how often do you see someone niche down that much? I'm not saying you have to. I'm just giving you a good example of that, okay? When you look around, there's not going to be as much competition. For example, you see SEO, but then you see SEO affiliate marketing. Then you see SEO lead generation. And then from there, you can even dive down deeper. Lead generation for restaurants, but in the Florida area, okay? Just examples like that. You can keep niching down. So that's the idea of how you can actually get less competition. It really depends on the platform that you're going to be doing. Like with YouTube, I will talk about much more broader topics outside affiliate marketing. But aside from that, like when I'm focusing on doing what I do, it's mostly going to be affiliate marketing with low cost traffic and YouTube/SEO. Okay, so that's kind of my main thing. Now that we've got that out of the way, let me ask you these 3 important questions. Number 1. Let's pretend you had a product, okay? You don't have to have a product. We're just pretending, okay? So let's put on our thinking caps here. I got these questions from Russell Brunson in Expert Secrets, and one was pretty much similar to, are people excited about new opportunities in this niche? All right, so this might take a little research, and by little, not a lot. I mean, just search for Google, whatever you have. Are there products out there? Heck, you can search for ClickBank. Go on ClickBank. Is there a lot of competition in it? Sometimes competition is good. I remember talking to my girl because she loves art, and she was kind of like, how could I go about going, into the art business? Should I make my own product? Can I promote other people's products? I remember looking at ClickBank, and there's like a few products that deal with art, and the gravities were like 0.58. There wasn't a lot going on, which is really not the greatest thing in the world. Obviously, people are interested in art, but when it comes to like digital products, there's probably a better way to monetize it, say like using Etsy or selling your own stuff. So that's always something you want to look forward to. Look into. Are people excited about new opportunities? So if you did happen to come out with a product, I'm not saying you have to, would people be excited about it? Because as an affiliate, that's something you would be able to promote. So keep that in mind. Number 2. This one is pretty important. Are people super passionate? Okay, so just because you're obsessed with something doesn't mean the mass majority of people are going to be. I'm just going to keep that there for now. Okay, you might be super passionate about underwater basket weaving, but it's probably not going to pay the bills for you. Okay, I remember when someone was running paid advertising, they said they were doing really great except for the fact that they ran out of traffic. Okay, that's also another one. Like, is there a massive amount of people? Sometimes if you niche down too far, then you might, that's probably not a problem a lot of people are going to be running into. It's something I just remember thinking of, but they have to be passionate about it, because if they're not passionate, they're probably not going to be exactly spending a lot of money on it. Also, keep in mind, there are some niches where it's like, say, something in the health where someone has a problem. Let's say, like, I have a wound on my leg, right? And I need to fix it. I'm just giving you a random example. So all I need to do to get that problem solved is fix it. Let's say I went to a doctor, or I, got some ebook that showed me how to do it. I fixed it. He healed up. It's scarred. It's gone. I don't need help with that anymore. So to say I'm not super passionate about that, obviously, however, it is something that I needed to fix. But in the long run, let's say you had a list of customers who have like this one problem, and once it's fixed, it's completely done with. It's probably not going to be a super passionate niche. People aren't passionate about like fixing like their toe fungus. Yeah, they want to get rid of it, but it's not like, oh yes, I can't wait for the next day where I fix my toe fungus. Oh wait, it's gone. What else do I do? You know what I mean? When it comes to internet marketing, people are passionate about building their business. People love building online businesses. People love social media. They love followers. They love growing their social media, like getting more likes, more virality. I think that's the right word. More views, whatever it's going to be. When it comes to, say, fitness, people love losing weight. They love building more muscle. They love benching more. They love squatting more. They like deadlifting more. They like seeing more strength gains. They like seeing being more attractive to the opposite sex, whatever it's going to be. Obviously, when it comes to these, a lot of these can be very super passionate or super desperate, depending on if you're like looking to get your ex back. But you have to look at this as well. This is going to correlate into number 3. Okay, so this is the most important. Are they able and willing to spend money? I saved this for the last because this is literally the best one. This is the most important. Let's see. We've got the highlighter here. We do? Oh, yeah. Let's bold it just to make it that much better. Perfect. Are they able and willing to spend money? I hear people talking about video games all the time. I used to love video games. I used to play them a ton. I was extremely competitive with it. Whenever I got a video game, my goodness, I could play for like 18 hours a day, and it felt like, I did nothing. Like, I need more, but I had to sleep. You know what I mean? Like, I could have sacrificed sleep. I could have kept playing. I stopped eating. Whatever it was, I was just crazy insane about it. Same thing with sports. I was super passionate about it. However, just because people are super passionate right here, okay, doesn't mean they're able or willing to spend money. So, like, all these on their own aren't going to always do it. This is a perfect example when it comes to video games. People are super passionate about video games. They love them. It's entertaining. They get to play with their friends. They get to dominate all these noobs. You know what I mean? But are they able and willing to spend money? When it comes to video games, a lot of people, not all of them, obviously, aren't able and willing to spend money, especially people who are younger. Okay? Now, unless you're going in there and creating a video game, props to you. Okay? Think of what you're going to have to be selling. It'd have to be stuff like Amazon, where you're actually selling video games. Like if Call of Duty came out, you're going to maybe make a website about that. But outside of that, how else are you going to monetize that? So is video games a niche? Yes. You'd have to look like, well, how am I going to monetize that? Am I going to be an authority in that niche? And if I'm going to be an authority, how would I monetize that? In my opinion, most people are authorities in video game niches by being streamers. Like they're on Twitch, they're on YouTube, they have hundreds of thousands or millions of followers. And from there, they can actually monetize it with, people who they hook up with and do endorsements and so on and so forth. So that's something really you need to keep in mind, okay? Also, another little secret little tip, if you're doing any type of SEO, if you're going to be doing product reviews, you want to ask yourself, can someone get this product elsewhere? For example, if you're doing I remember I was promoting a product, I got to the first page pretty easily, and then I realized that this product is also available at Walmart, this product is also available on Amazon, so I'm like, crap. By doing that, it makes it more difficult to actually have the person purchase through, it was on ClickBank, as opposed to the much bigger brands who are much more obviously trustworthy. They're more relative. People know about them. They're probably more comfortable. Plus, now you have to compete with ranking against them on the first page. Okay, so that's also something to keep in mind if you're going the SEO route. But combining all of these together will give you a good idea of whether or not you should go in it. Now, let's talk about one more. This is like a bonus. Passion. Let's talk about passion. I talked about passion before. Are you passionate? Like this doesn't have to be, the passion doesn't have to be there. Let me just put it this way, okay? Passion is an interesting thing. You hear it all the time because it sounds so sweet and so sexy. Like, yeah, go for your passion. Like, do what you're passionate about. The fact of the matter is a lot of times what we're passionate about isn't going to be monetizable to the max or to the greatest, or to at least allow you to make a full-time income when it comes to affiliate marketing. What I recommend is do something where you know hits all of these, okay? And you can always become passionate about that topic, okay? That's happened many times. When I first started online, I was all about fitness. I was a personal trainer. I used to be really fat. I lost a ton of weight, became really shredded. I won a transformation contest. I got to train and get coached by one of the best natural bodybuilders in the world. I was on a complete high when it comes to fitness and muscle building and so on and so forth. So I started off in that niche promoting affiliate products. I did it a lot through like YouTube, and I did some SEO like reviews. I remember it was Dave Rule's Anabolic Cookbook. I think back then was like the Muscle Maximizer. There was like the Anabolic, I forgot the names of it. But anyway, that's what I first started off with. And because of my lack of knowledge, like I didn't exactly know what I was doing. I was just throwing crap at the wall, so to speak, seeing what works. It didn't work out too well for me. And then I started going into like the, internet marketing niche. Now, I didn't have a huge passion for internet marketing. Like I wanted to know how to do it, but I kind of changed over and changed the way I focused on things. I tested more things when it came to internet marketing as opposed to in fitness. And because of that, I was learning things. I was teaching people how I did it. I talked about this in a different video where you can actually begin an online business without having a lot of expertise. And from there, internet marketing / affiliate marketing became more of my passion. You know what I mean? This is where I have the most amount of information in, compared to like next to fitness, muscle building, and weight loss, and so on and so forth. So keep that in mind. Like you don't always have to go after what you're super passionate about. I'm super passionate about guitar. Like I haven't played a lot lately, but I used to, play since like 6th grade. I used to play drums as well. Would I become an authority when it comes to drums, being a drummer? Like I don't know how people would handle that around me, because I'd be waking everyone up when I was playing drums. You know what I mean? But that's just a little caveat. Either way, keep that in mind. It's not always about your passion. If you are passionate about what you are doing or what you want to do, it helps, but it's not the be-all, end-all. It's kind of like in a fight. You look at two fighters, say one guy is like 20 pounds of muscle and the other one, you're like, that guy's going to win. I know it. It's helpful when you're stronger, but it's not everything, okay? If you took Bruce Lee against some random guy in the street who was like 20 pounds heavier than him, had more muscle, and you didn't know who either of them were, you'd be like, oh yeah, probably the bigger guy's going to win. But it's not always that way. It's helpful, but it's not everything. And that's what I relate to when it comes to passion. It's helpful, but it's not the be-all, end-all. Of course, it's nice to have passion about what you're talking about, what you're going to be doing full time, but it's not needed. Okay, so those are the 3 questions plus the little bonus caveat when it comes to picking your niche. I hope this helped you out. Like I said, anything within health, wealth, and relationships will be very damn helpful, okay, because there's always competition there, and that's a good thing, but you just got to niche it down a little bit more. Like you talk about when it comes to weight loss for moms, over 40 years of age. Like, wow, that's pretty niche down. Look at the Venus Factor. That was weight loss for women. They really carved out a niche that was pretty hard to beat them at that specific time, but they did some great marketing and they niched down a little bit more where it's targeted to women so they could speak exactly to them. Guys weren't buying that product, especially if you watch the VSL. I sure hope not. Maybe unless they were doing I don't know, some funnel research, but it wasn't targeted to them. Either way, that's about it. Like I said, I hope you got a golden nugget out of that. Answer these 3 questions, and it's really going to help you out. And then there's the bonus caveat of passion. Don't let this be the overarching reason why you do or don't do something. These are much more important, because if you pick something passionable where people don't have any money to spend, you're going to be wasting a lot of time. Okay, so I'm James Canzanella. Thank you for watching. Be sure to check out the link down below for a free cheat sheet. Heck, if you want to make this easier for you, I have a whole list of a lot of recurring offers that actually pay you as an affiliate marketer. So in that specific niche, pretty much the work's done for you. You just got to go out and promote them. And if you've got at least one golden nugget out of this, feel free to leave a like. If you want to see some more videos in the future, feel free to subscribe. I am putting many more videos out. That's about it. I'm James Canzanella. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.